In HOA nightmare news.
Oh, fucking amen.
Yeah, is there an HOA dream out there?
Nope.
I feel like there is.
I want to know.
Where?
There's gotta be one where like people are petty and no.
I think it's a
no,
dream for people who are super like uptight.
Yeah.
They love the HOA.
and they want a power trip somewhere.
Maybe they're the ones that are controlling the HOA. That's when it's a dream.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's usually people that get stepped on at work and they want a power trip somewhere. So they are like, oh, I'll be the whatever executive commissioner for this one. And they're like, no one gets to grow their grass over 3 inches.
I want to live in a junkyard like Stephen Avery, and then it doesn't matter.
That's how.
We are not living in a junkyard. I'm
You're
sorry.
so lucky,
I'm
Jess.
sorry, we're not.
Did you see how
No.
big his lot is?
That doesn't matter. It's all trash.
You didn't think that was cool?
No.
You don't want a dirt bike in your front yard?
You look like you want one.
I would love to dirt bike and ride ATVs in my
They
front
live
yard.
next to a quarry.
Why did I get with you, of all people? You want to bring me back to my white trash roots, and I'm trying to get away from
That's
it.
probably why you got with him, because something inside of you wants that.
Hold on to that.
Wait, what's white trash about living in a junkyard and living by a quarry?
Right? That's a business owner.
Can we move on? I'm sad.
Submitted by Playa.
It's playa.
Playa, playa.
Playa, playa. It's a
No,
beach.
it's not. No, it's not. It's Playa.
Yeah, it's play.
Yeah, it's Playa. A man finally won a 4-year battle in what he calls the war on Christians.
What?
Hell yeah.
Oh, can I guess?
What kind of devil worshiper
It's
is?
because he didn't want to put up shit about Christianity. And then
No, he wanted to put up shit about it, I bet.
oh, then never.
I bet
But she
you.
was guessing.
I bet you.
Guessing too. I heard her guess.
I bet you it was baby Jesus and the 3 wise men and Mother Mary on the fucking lawn or something like that. Or it was Snowman with a Bible. Mr. Frosty the Snowman with a fucking Bible.
Oh, and they said HOA said you can't do that?
Yeah, they're like, we are fucking Satanists here at this community.
Or they could just be like Jewish or something else, and
Yeah.
so they're like, okay, quiet down your Christianity.
Or they could be like, can you take down your aborted fetus decorations? This is a war on Christians.
Wow. Yeah, so this man, his name is Jeremy. He's from Idaho. And his HOA has been trying to block his Christmas displays since 2015.
Are they aborted fetus Christmas displays?
No, it's not something crazy like that. It's just like he goes all out. Like, this is his house.
Oh, fuck yeah.
That's so dope.
Dude, that shit looks like a Vegas casino.
How did he do that? How long does that take? That is fascinating. I love it.
I want to do
This
that.
whole started in July, probably.
Yeah, I do.
We were binge watching on YouTube and Netflix and all this stuff about Christmas house decorations and the wars that go behind it. And some people take it so serious that they start from July.
Wow.
Oh, for reals? That's a real thing?
I absolutely love it.
Or August.
And on YouTube, you can see a compilation of the best Christmas decorations. There's like one where like it plays music and then like these fucking LED lights come out like a rave, and then there's little Santas that are fucking mouthing the words of the song. It's crazy. Yeah.
What's the electricity bill on that fool's house?
I know, right? It's pretty crazy. So, this guy, oh, this is Jeremy, by the way. And then, so,
How is that a war on Christians?
all right, so this all started before they even moved in. They sent a letter to the HOA letting them know, like, hey, we go all out for Christmas. Just letting you know we're in the process of buying this house.
That's very courteous of them.
Yeah.
That is courteous.
And then, so,
Because we never do that. When we moved in, they're like, oh, do you guys have any loud pets? No.
No.
And then we move in, our
We
fucking
didn't
dog's
do
barking
that.
like all
No,
day.
we didn't do that. We're not those people.
We do try to keep things hush hush. I always like when they ask me a question.
You do not keep
I always
anything hush-hush.
dilute it. I always go like, oh yeah. But why do you want to know? And then I try to figure out why they want to know, so I can feed them an answer.
You wish you were that slick, but you're not. You're the only neighbor that is the loudest. Like every single morning at 7 a.m., it's him and Joe and like all his other friends blasting music, fucking doing karate.
But they know we're gonna be protectors of the neighborhood.
Oh, I can't wait for All Guys show. We're not gonna get our balls fucking busted like this shit.
No.
Every time I had Nikki here too, I'm like, oh, I want to tell you a story about this, and then she's like, I'm busting your fucking balls right now, and then I'm like, oh god damn it, oh fucking hurts.
And he didn't mean hush hush in the way of being quiet. He's being secretive
Yeah.
to people that want to tell him you know.
I got it.
I'm trying to be harmonious.
I got it. I just wanted to talk shit.
Harmonious.
Exactly.
Stop trying to hold on to any little thing to segue to the shit talking. Come on.
Yeah, so when this guy sent the letter to HOA when they were buying the home, they sent a letter back saying that the lights and the noise. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention his whole Christmas celebration thing. It's 5 days leading up to Christmas. Like, he'll have people come over and like celebrate and all this stuff, and like he goes all out. And he also raises money for charity during that time. So then, yeah.
He
so
sounds
then,
like a cool guy.
yeah,
I wish there was one of these guys in our community and I can go over to their house and party.
yeah, right.
Dude, I wish I could be the HOA guy, seeing his lit up house and being like,
With their sunglasses on, it's too fucking bright in here.
get you.
I can't go to sleep.
It's like that National Lampoon's bit with Julia Louis-Dreyfus and her husband in the movie.
I don't remember that shit.
Oh damn. Sorry, just the season to watch this shit, I guess. But,
I always want to see the bothered people's point of view.
yeah.
Like,
Well, she might tell
I'm
us.
about to try to tell you. I'm like trying to tell
I
you.
wish we had that info.
Yeah, me too.
because they never add that part in.
Never.
So we finally get that piece
We
of
could
the
just sit
pie.
here and guess for another 15 minutes.
That's what happens in every video, and I'm just here like that. I could tell you. Okay, so anyway, so then they said that they were concerned, or specifically that they were hesitant to mention that some of the town's residents are non-Christians or of another faith, and I don't even want to think of the problems that could bring up. So then they said that, right? And so that immediately just had Jeremy feel like this was against them being Christian, and it just started this whole thing. So he's a lawyer, and so he decided.
Oh, he got the time.
They
all that
spoke to the
time.
wrong man.
Well, I don't know any Muslim or Jewish person that's actually against Christmas lights.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that before.
Well, I mean, this specific HOA person, what they ended up doing was by saying that, they also they pretty much violated the Fair Housing Act. And so that's why Jeremy was awarded $75,000
From the HOA?
in punitive damages.
He basically paid himself.
Because he was like, honestly, like you can reword what it says in that letter to be like, oh, well, you know, there are this whole community is nothing but white people, and so we're hesitant that like other people, you know, like they could totally reword it where it's
Discriminatory.
yeah, exactly, it's discriminatory. So because of that, that's why he won.
Damn.
I love HOAs getting the business.
What if it's just like one Vietnamese family and they're like, well, we don't know if those Buddhists will be cool with it, right? And then they're like, I don't care.
Yeah, well, they're
But it's
saying-
like they, you know how like they try to blame other people, but it's like they're the ones
Yeah.
that
It's
don't
like the white
fucking
people
like
who
it.
scream racism and stuff, and I'm always like, huh? You know what I mean? Like they're like, I want to stand up for black people right now because they don't have a voice, and I'm giving them a voice with my white voice.
And then they're like, I don't give a fuck. Everyone's like, I don't give a fuck.
I don't give a shit. And then they're like, okay, but you should. Hey, why don't you give a shit? This is about you.
then they get mad because you don't give a
Oh,
shit.
fucking
Yeah.
A, love these people.
Yeah, and so, yeah, it was pretty funny because they won $60,000 in compensatory. Thank you. That
He
one.
should put it all into lights. Every fucking dollar into lights, baby.
Dog is all full of lights.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, they need a big ass Santa with all the reindeer.
Dasher, Dancer, Prancer, Vixen, the whole
But
lot.
not Rudolph, because he's copyrighted. We can't get Rudolph.
True, you can't get him.
See, I
You
didn't
can't get
know.
him.
I didn't know that Christmas lights or any of that celebrating Christmas was a Christian thing. I had no idea it was connected to Christianity.
That's why people say Happy Holidays now too, because not everybody's
That's
celebrating
the war on
Christmas.
Christmas.
Because the Christian Christmas is the stable with the three wise men. The Christmas
Jesus'
lights.
birthday.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But that's not even his real birthday.
The
It's not.
lights and the candy canes and the snowmen, like that's not Christian.
It's in the Bible. Have you read the Bible?
Yes.
Do you read about Frosty the Snowman?
Oh yeah, that part. Yeah.
And Leviticus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He was a Canaanite.
Oh my gosh.
Exactly.
They don't even know. That reminds me of when Starbucks decided to change their cups, and people were like,
yeah.
"That's unchristian-like, man." And it's like, how the fuck does red and green have anything to do with Christianity?
The Vatican City, that's their color.
Red and green?
Yeah, the whole thing.
The whole thing. You should see Vatican City at Christmas, dude. They,
Oh, I want to go
A
there.
bunch of
There's frosted snowman everywhere.
bunch of candy canes and Rudolph is all up in it. That's fucking.
There's Rudolph with a fucking Bible and shit.
Yeah, dude, that's Christian.
dude, they have a 40-foot tall Santa drinking a Coca-Cola. Yeah, Vatican City. It's really cool.
They got polar bears and fucking sleighs and shit. That's some crazy ass. I don't know, man.
People are just dumb.
No. That's why it's kind of funny that they won, because it's like, heh.
It's only because that one line in the letter too. Like if she just didn't, or whoever wrote that HOA letter didn't say, oh, and I'm hesitant to say it's because you're shoving your Christianity down our throat. Like, oh, you could have saved the association 60 grand.
It's because they wanted to be passive aggressive about it, or like they wanted
I guess they wanted to
leave
let
a
them
stupid
know.
remark.
That's the only reason. This is how fucking petty I am sometimes. And is like I kind of regret not going to law school because I just want to fight people like legally.
Yeah.
Just be like, ha ha, fuck you, I win.
It's like, Gio, in this conversation, I'm gonna get an injunction. You know what I mean? And then I'm like, oh fuck, I don't want to deal with a lawyer. All right, here, I'll just pay you to go away.
Who are lawyers afraid of? Because cops are afraid of lawyers, all that. Do you think they're afraid of the mafia?
Judges, Supreme Court judges.
I'm just
Maybe,
wondering.
yeah, maybe
Dude, so
judges.
lawyers are fucking untouchable.
Because there's lawyers, and then cops don't want to mess with them. Anybody, there's that.
I think lawyers are scared of physical violence because they could do verbal. Well, okay, so if you're a lawyer, right, and,
Yeah.
and you go to a verbal war with
Yeah.
people, right,
Yeah.
logical war
Yeah,
with people.
yeah.
But if someone comes to your house with a machete and they blindfold your ass, and they have-
Injunction.
They better kill you, because
Yeah.
then you can fight back.
or they'll
Yeah,
just
because
cut
they're
off,
smart. They're just gonna call the cops.
Yeah.
Yeah.
or they cut off one of the fingers to like one of your pets.
Finger.
I just love the idea that this guy's an attorney who does a lot like he's with his client and he's like we're gonna get the fucking kids from your husband. We're gonna fuck him so hard. He's not gonna have a dime next Christmas. If he wants to fuck with me, he's going to war, pal. And then he goes home and he's like 60,000 likes. He's like, I fucking love Christmas. And he's like, oh honey, can you make the eggnog? He's like, oh, it's a little hot.
It's a lovely day.
That's kind of like us.
Yep. Hypocrites through and through. Those are my people. When I hear hypocrites, I'm like, my people.
Hypocrite.
I'm home.
That's why we take the hypocrite oath.
That's it.